We stay in KZN and shift gears a little bit and talk about transport. Minister Fikile Mbalula touching down earlier there today to unveil investment plans for the Port of Durban. You'll remember that in August, expansion plans worth 100 billion rand were announced to deal with congestion in that port. Our reporter Mawande Kheswa, monitoring the story for us, is joining us now live from our studios in Durban. Good afternoon, Mawande. What was this engagement all about?
Good day, Breton. Well, the engagement was really to speak to stakeholders about private sector investment within the port's infrastructure project. So the Minister Fikile Mbalula had an open meeting with stakeholders within the maritime sector, just listening to them as to what exactly are the challenges that they face, but also keeping them up to speed as to the infrastructure projects that are as a result of a working relationship between the private sector as well as government. He spoke to them about the various investments and which organizations are going to undertake some of those projects. You will understand that when you look at the oceans economy and the Port of Durban, there are a number of stakeholders that play various roles. Some stakeholders there are in the building, repair and maintenance of ships, and they will be undertaking specific projects that are about expansion within the ports itself. We also did have cruise lines there as well, who were speaking to the MEC and just to the minister rather, and alerting him to the challenges that they are still facing as port users and what they'd like him to do to address some of those issues. So it was a twofold engagement where the minister was listening to the issues to see how they can address them and how they can implement the current plans that they have in place to be able to absorb and alleviate some of the pressure, but also keeping them up to speed as to the private sector investment that has come in and what role it's going to play and which ports this investment will filter down to. The main ports within the province here is Richards Bay as well as Durban, and those are the main ones that really will be benefiting and contributing towards this.
Okay, and what groundbreaking announcement did the minister make?
Well, the announcement really was over and above the amount of money that is going to be pumped into the port. He spoke about a tune of about 1.5 billion rand. Let's take a listen.
To date, working closely with Minister of Public Enterprises and the Transnet National Ports Authority, we have given a green light in respect of a number of investments in the ports, which will deliver tangible economic dividends and place South Africa on a temporary direct and other indirect job opportunities. The operation phase will create over 150 skilled and semi-skilled employment opportunities. This investment will significantly contribute to infrastructure development. The total construction investment is 1.5 billion rand. The 26 million rand maritime vessel that is part of this investment is the first chemical tanker to be acquired by a South African company. Will soon be flagged locally. The Strategic Fuel Fund will construct an offshore liquid natural gas regasification facility at the Port of Durban. This investment is of national importance as it responds to energy policy and energy security of the country.